Hey guys. I have to make this quick because my last video kinda long. Um, this is going to be a book haul. Um, yeah. Ever since I started working, me with a paycheck is dangerous when it comes to Barnes& Noble. I have been to Barnes& Noble twice in the last, 2 or 3 weeks, and yeah. Okay. Um, So I don't really have an order for these because I was going to put them in order before the video, but then I forgot. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? Okay, this I picked up yesterday. It is The Complete Fairy Tales of Oscar Wilde, and this is definitely my favorite. This was a random find. I was just in there browsing and I saw it and I was like, gimme! Because I have Picture of Dorian Gray, and I have the his 5 plays, and I didn't have this. It could technically be in the book that has Picture of Dorian Gray because it says "and other writings," but I don't think these are. And so the reason I got it, this cover, freaking gorgeous, right? Anybody else think it's beautiful? And I like the Signet ones. They're cool. I used to hate them because of I thought they didn't have very good footnotes for Shakespeare, but then I realized that they were at the bottom and I was like, oh, I'm dumb. But yes, so pretty. And also, this has The Nightingale and the Rose in it, which I don't know if he was the originator of that fairy tale or if he just redid it, but I'm so excited to read it because I read it in actually a piece of Phantom of the Opera fan fiction. Or was it? It was either in Phantom or in the actual Phantom of the one of them. But I fell in love with that fairy tale, and so I'm excited to read this. And I'm excited for his other ones because it's friggin' Oscar Wilde. Okay, get this back. And next we have The Scarlet Pimpernel by Baroness Orczy? 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 I don't know how you say her name. Anyway, I want to read this because everybody says that it is so good, and I want to watch the miniseries, but I want to read the book first. There are actually several books, and I'm very sad that they don't have the entire series in these editions, because I really like these Barnes & Noble editions. They're like $6. This one was $6, and it's really, the cover's cool. I mean, look at that. That's a creepy, awesome cover. So, yes. Excited to read this. So, yet another classic that I need to read. Okay, another one I got last night was Martha Washington: An American Life by Patricia Brady. I'm pretty sure this is the bio of Martha Washington that I read in 4th grade that made me do my my report on her, and I loved it. Like, it made me love her as one of the best. Like, she's my favorite first lady that we have ever had. She's the first lady, and yeah. So I was excited when I found this, and I'm hoping it's the same one, and if it's not, I will continue to search for that biography because it's awesome. But this should be very good. I feel like it's very, I feel like it's gotten a lot of high praise, so excited. Oh wait, no, this isn't a bio. I got this a couple weeks ago. I finally caved. It is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, and it is the Pever Volkonsky edition. And you guys are like, wait, didn't you have this in a video before? Yes, that was the copy that my friend lent me, and I felt guilty that I had borrowed it for a month, and I had only read 36 pages of it. So I figure if I had my own copy, A, it's War and Peace, so obviously I'm going to want to own it at some point. B, this particular edition was, I couldn't have any other edition because they are just so good at the translations. And yeah, I figured if I owned my own copy that I wouldn't feel guilty if I took a little bit longer. And I was excited because this is the one that Barnes & Noble had, and it is mainly blue and a little bit of pinkish orange. This is actually orange, not pink. Well, it's kind of pinkish orange. Instead of the one that's mostly like the pinkish orange color and a little bit of blue, because blue is my favorite. Yeah, I was really silly, and like I texted my friend and told her I got it, and I was like, hey, our copies can be like fraternal twins, because they have opposite colors, but they're the same edition. I don't know. And next, this giant bad boy. It's so pretty. This is a biography of the Brontes. It is The Brontes, Wild Genius on the Moors, The Story of a Literary Family by Juliet Barker. I'm really hoping that this is good, because I kind of got it not only because I really badly wanted a bio of the Brontes, but because the front is so freaking gorgeous. I mean, look at that. That is, their house, and just, I think it's their house. It might not actually be their house, but I think it is. I don't know. But yeah, this bad boy is huge, and it cost me a pretty penny. It cost me the same as War and Peace, which I'm not going to tell you how much, but yeah. But I've wanted to read a biography of them for so long. I should probably finish an entire book of theirs first, which you'll see me talk about that in my video coming up. So yeah. So yes, here's the Brontes. I'm excited about that, but that will definitely be on next year's list, not this year. Okay, and here's the thing. When I went to Barnes & Noble to get War and Peace, I also was getting I was looking for some other things that I couldn't find, mainly some of the stuff that I just showed you, like Scarlet Pimpernel and the Brontes. But there was one book that they had that I wanted, but it had this sticker on it here, the buy two, get the third one free. This is how they suck you in, okay? I could not pass this up. It was impossible for me to pass this up. And very luckily, well, okay, let me say what this one is. This is Death Comes to Pemberley by P.D. James. I was avoiding this book like the plague, because I love Austen so much that, like, anybody doing, like, a fan fiction-y thing for it just drove me crazy. I would not do it. But, a lot of other people who really like Austen, specifically in my Austen class that I took in college, people were saying this, that you would expect it not to be good, but it was actually fantastic. So that kind of half sold me, and the thing that totally sold me is the girl who plays Clara in Doctor Who is going to be starring in the film or TV, I'm not really sure which, version of this that they're doing. So, yeah, I was sold. I needed to read this, so, yeah. And because it had that little sticker on there, I also got The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry. This was 100% a BookTube recommendation buy, because so many people on BookTube are saying how amazing this book is. And honestly, it was either this and The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out of the Window and Disappeared are, like, people are saying these are really similar, and that's the one that I really wanted, but I didn't know if they had it, and even if they did have it, it wasn't on sale like this one was. And people are saying that this is amazing. So, yeah, I got that one. And, oh, it's by Rachel Joyce, by the way. So, yes, excited. And then I had to have a third one, and He doesn't read very often, so when he finds a book that he really enjoys, I know that it's actually like an amazing book. Because I feel like since he doesn't read very often, he's quite picky. And that book is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I was avoiding this because it is so hyped that I was like, no, it's going to disappoint me, and that's terrible. Even one of my other best friends was saying like, oh, it's awesome, and I was like, no, you can't make me read it. But Matt, like, is getting me to read this book. Yeah, it's happening. I'm gonna do it. I just had a deja vu moment. Is that weird? That's weird. Okay. Second to last book here. The Weed That Strings the Hangman's Bag. This is the second book in the Flavia de Luce series by Alan Bradley. I'm still reading Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie, and I am absolutely adoring it. I'm about 200 pages in, which is a little over halfway through, and I'm loving it so much that I knew I had to go and get this soon, because I was going to wait till Christmas to get it, but I'm going to finish Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie, like, maybe next week or something. And I was like, man, what if I get to the end of that book and I'm like, I just cannot wait. I need the second one in my possession right now. So I got this so that if that happens, I can pick it up right after. Yes, so very excited about this one. And the others I will definitely be getting at Christmas. Okay, and the final book is here. Sense and Sensibility by Joanna Trollope. I had to get this. I did not know that I hadn't really heard about it. Like, I'd heard a rumor that this was going to happen, but basically, the UK is doing an Austen project, and they are getting 6 well-known British authors to rewrite Austen. And I'd heard about this project, but that's all I'd heard was just stuff. Like, I hadn't heard any concrete info. And then, somebody, I don't remember who, one of the UK booktubers that I watch, hauled this, and I was like, wait, what is this? And she talked about it, and I was so excited. I was gonna try to wait for it to come out in paperback, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. I had to have it now. And this is the modern adaptation of Sense and Sensibility. And I think actually there's a famous Scottish mystery novelist who is currently rewriting Northanger Abbey. So that's going to be awesome when that comes out. I feel like that's supposed to come out in like March or something. But yes, this came out last month, and I'm so excited about it. Like, ooh. And this, I'm in the middle of reading 2 other books at the moment, but I'm going to read this weekend. Like, I'm not going to read my other stuff. I'm going to read this because I need to. Yeah. And the last thing I have to show you guys, I know I said this was the last book, but I have one other thing to show you. And that is Jane Eyre. The Jane Eyre DVD. This is the Toby Stephens version, and you guys, I watched this, like, not right after, I bought it, on Sunday, and I think I watched it on Monday night, maybe Tuesday night, something. I watched it recently, and I just, oh my gosh, I completely fell in love with it. Like, I have the Michael Fassbender version and the Orson Welles version, 1940, well, the Orson Welles is 1944, and the Michael Fassbender was 2011. This is 2006, and it's actually like a miniseries, not a film, and you guys, I did not realize how hot Toby Stephens is. Like, maybe I'm just thinking he's hot as Rochester, But this kind of freaks me out a little bit because he's Maggie Smith's son. And you can tell when you watch this film how much he looks like her. And it kind of freaks me out because I'm like, wait, but he's actually hot. And he's Maggie Smith's son. So that's just weird. Like, I don't know. But as Rochester, dang. Like, that, I can't really say anymore. It's beautiful. And what I'm going to do is I'm currently, one of the 2 books that I'm currently reading is Jane Eyre. I can't really count War and Peace because I am technically reading that right now, but I'm only 36 pages in and I haven't picked it up in a month, so I'm kind of counting that as starting it later. But anyway, I'm currently reading Jane Eyre, and so I'm going to read that all the way through, and then when I'm finished, I'm going to rewatch this and the 1944 and the 2011 versions, probably in order of the year they were released, so probably the 44, then this one, then the 2011. And I'm going to do a huge, like, review of the book and book to movie comparison. Like, say which version did what best kind of deal. And that's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah. I just wanted to show you guys this because it was so amazing that go pick it up. If you like Jane Eyre, I don't want to say if you like the book because truth be told, I don't know how well, how good of a job this does. But if BookTube is any kind of indication, then this is like the perfect version because it was a whole bunch of BookTubers' recommendations that made me go get this. So, yeah. I know I keep, like, moving it and stuff, sorry, but anyway. Okay, this is also running on almost 20 minutes, so I'm sorry. Clearly I cannot stop talking, ever. So, yeah, that was my book haul. If you guys have any questions or comments or thoughts, like, talk to me in the doobly-doo in the comments. And yeah, I know that it was a huge splurge, that I just did, but basically since I am now getting paid, I can't help it, like, but I'm gonna try not to get anything else until after Christmas. There's like 1 or 2 small books that I want to get that are Christmas related, so I want to get them before Christmas so I can read them, like Gift of the Magi, for example, because I saw a really pretty edition of that in Barnes & Noble. So I want to get like something like that so I can read it before Christmas, but other than that kind of thing, I'm not getting anything till after Christmas, and that way I don't feel bad when I splurge after Christmas, because I'll have more money and gift cards and stuff like that. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe if you like this video. Sorry it was so long. Bye.